Thad Brown along with Dan Fates here at MetLife Stadium after a Bills stunner, 41-10. They hammered the Jets in this game. And Dan, it's been a long time since the Bills had a game like this offensively and in general. How much fun did the Bills have on the sideline, really from start to finish?
Yeah, we thought this would be maybe the most uneventful football game in NFL history, and it turned out to be the exact opposite for the Bills. The sideline was rocking and excited, and they've always been positive and upbeat. But it's different when it's actually showing up on the scoreboard, when there was confidence, there was swagger back that we thought was gone for the last month. It was probably the most fun they've had on a Bills sideline, and I've had on a Bills sideline, since they were in Miami on New Year's Eve last year when they clinched the playoffs.
Quite a statement there, because that was a whole lot of fun that night. Now, all of this was done behind a quarterback in Matt Barkley, who the Bills signed just a week and a half ago. And although I thought he played well, I wasn't overwhelmed by how good he played. I thought the game plan was better. I liked the deep shots. I liked the fact they were willing right away to go to Robert Foster, the fake punt, the Deion Dawkins touchdown. The Bills seemed to pull everything out of the playbook today, and I think that was maybe the biggest reason why they had so much success on offense.
And why not? What did you have to lose? Really, it was kind of the sense of the game of let's throw everything we have him at the kitchen sink. Hats off to Matt Barkley. You're right. He wasn't outstanding, but he took shots. He gave wide receivers that were one-on-one. He threw them the ball. And it seemed to open up things for LeSean McCoy, who got going. And it kind of went from there. And this was kind of a snowball that, for the first time in a while, started rolling the Bills' way in a good way.
Jets are a bad team, no doubt about that. And there's very much the possibility that this game we may look back and say, well, the Bills played well against a bad team and rolled it up. But is there anything that the Bills can take from this game going forward? I've got a couple things in mind. Number one, I think Zay Jones' career game, that's another step forward. Not a big step, right, but it's a step. It helps. I think Robert Foster making contested catches down the field was a thing that could be built upon going forward. And Isaiah McKenzie, look, again, some was garbage time, but he proved to be something of a weapon that can at least be useful in this offense. When you look at this game, what do the Bills use building upon? What part of this game becomes a part of the process?
Just taking shots. I think that was it, of kind of putting your foot on their throats and saying, let's fake a punt. Why not? The defense has been so good, and to give them an offense, to give them a start, 2 plays in, to now be up 7-0 was just, it's easy to say a quick start gets the team going, but from there on, it really started to roll. I thought Levi Wallace played well at corner. Again, this wasn't a Jets juggernaut by any means, but we've asked the team over and over again, what do you need to do to right this ship, to get this thing going in the right direction? And they said, we're not going to get anything going until we find a way to win. They found a way to win, now kind of keep moving.
Yeah, and you make a good point, too, about the trick plays. I mean, why not? Even if they don't work, your defense is good enough to help you out most of the time.
And we've had weapons. Logan Thomas has been out there. It seems like we've been waiting to maybe see if he's going to be a quarterback at some point. Finally, time to use him. Perfect time, perfect call.
Dan Fates with Thad Brown here at MetLife Stadium, the scene of the Bills' best win so far this year, and probably under Sean McDermott. You can check out a lot more Bills coverage right here at RochesterFirst.com.